I am so anxious. You are gonna fail. I swear, I don't have a script for this. You are the worst, and you are not funny. Okay, all right. Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about Justin Bieber's new music videos. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Connor Cinematic Universe, and in today's installment, the Tuesday Ghost is going to do a flip. He's actually been quite nervous and scared about this. I'm not sure as to why. He wants you to subscribe. Anyway, so Justin Bieber, he's been dropping singles for the past 6 months or so, gearing up for an album titled Justice, and this is not sponsored. I don't know why I had to lay out his whole album rollout, but you know. And with each new single that he's dropped, he's released a music video for each of them. We have Holy, Anyone, and Hold On. And with each of these music videos, there's 3 things that coincide with each one of them to some degree, one or another. It generally goes like, Justin is down bad. He's really down bad, and it's normally by some socio-economic force that he can't control. He always has a girlfriend to tie him down no matter what. And at the lowest point in these videos, Justin or some other outside force comes in to bring him out of his down badness, so to say. They're also kind of corny, but I think that just has to do with the socioeconomic critiques that Justin very thoroughly lays down in these music videos. Okay, let's get into Holy. So obviously I can't directly react to these music videos because of course, copyright. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of explain what's going on, but not explain too deeply, because this isn't like some story time channel. And this music video, like all the other music videos that we're gonna be talking about, there's this sort of rags to riches story that goes on, and basically Justin Bieber is masquerading as a poor person. He's poor, and pretty much all of these, you know, he's chasing chickens, he lives in a motel for some reason, even though both him and his girlfriend are employed. And then we go to find out that he works at like an oil plant or something, and we get about like a minute montage of him working at this oil plant, and he is doing absolutely no work. The only thing he's doing is just turning valves. That's pretty much all he's doing. And there's tons of oil spewing out. I don't know how oil works. I don't know what big oil is doing, but fucking oil is spewing out of this pipe. Isn't he turning the valve to stop that? Like, isn't the oil good? Isn't it good for something? Justin Bieber is basically parading around as someone who is pro big oil, I assume. I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it. And this is where we get into the socioeconomic part of the video, where Justin really gets hit hard. And you know, the foreman comes up and he says something like,
"Bad for me to have to make this announcement, but we have to shut down the plant. I know it's due to the current and ongoing global situation."
You mean the global pandemic that's going around? Let's just say it, guys. We don't have to censor ourselves. Let's just put it out in the air. Let's just say it, okay? Bruh. You know what's confusing? Not the fact that there's 15 people working at this oil plant, and by my research, I think like 200 or something. So why are there 15 people, and why is there a foreman sitting on a barn house? We don't really know what Justin's doing. It doesn't really matter. But the most confusing part is he has a picture of his girlfriend in his hard hat. Like, is that that good where you have to carry it around? First off, why do you have a picture of your girlfriend in your hard hat? Obviously your job is not that dangerous if only 15 people are working on this. We still don't know what he's working on. We really don't know. Damn, I just got laid off my job. What the f is she gonna think? Another incredibly confusing part is that he goes to his truck that looks like it could well be $50K. I really don't know the prices of trucks or cars. I'm not a car guy. It looks spotless. And Justin Bieber, he's got like oil paint on his face to look more rustic. But how are you living in a motel if you have this nice truck that somehow doesn't work? Like, it looks pretty good. Did the battery go out? I don't think so. It looks like it just got fixed up, just got out of the dealership. So he walks home because his truck stopped working. We still don't know how that happened. It looked like it just got out of a Cedillon or whatever the f. And things are moving really quick. The motel guy kicks them out. Somehow he found out that there's no job security anymore for Justin Bieber, but you could sell the car, because I'm sure the car payments are quite a bit. The insurance rates are probably through the roof, but you know, we're not gonna do that. Let's not think about that. What I love about this scene scene is that really all you get of the landlord is just him going. They got to pick themselves up by their bootstraps. They start walking aimlessly around the city wherever they live because, you know, he just got let go because of bruh. Coincidentally, this army guy shows up and he asks Justin Bieber and his girlfriend,
"Where you guys heading?"
We don't really know.
I know he's trying to go lighthearted, but he sounds so smug about it. He's just like, dude, I don't know. We lay on the cheese more and more at this point, and the army guy goes,
"I'll tell you what, I'm heading in the direction of a warm meal if you guys are up for it."
First off, this is why human beep boop is a problem. Justin Bieber's under a dark tunnel, and this creepy dude stops by his truck and says, "I've got a warm meal ahead of you." There is no warm meal. There is sucking barks and moo. This is how you get human beep boop here. Yeah, they eat the warm meal, they play with each other, they're diddling, they're meow. There's lots of meow. Music video's over, let's talk about Anyone. So Anyone is basically a boxing rags to riches period piece set in the 50s. But to me, this one's a real head scratcher. This is probably the most normal music video, but also the strangest at the same time. You know, we have to be poor in these new Justin Bieber music videos, and Justin Bieber is the poor one, because what else are we gonna cosplay as when we're Justin Bieber? And the way he trains for boxing is he chases around chickens and shadow boxes on the beach while his girlfriend takes pictures of him. I don't remember much from the movie Rocky or Creed, but I don't think he was running around chasing chickens and shadow boxing on the beach to train for his big fight. Babe, this is gonna be a good one. Make sure to get pics of this. Are you getting it? Are you getting the pics, babe? Might be a little blurry because I'm going so fast. So I'm gonna be so good at boxing. Come on, chicken. It's a pretty normal boxing story, you know, there's like this really grassroots form of training, and he has a few fights and he's knocking them all down, and then he gets to the big fight. Justin Bieber has the most expressionless face in his way, and which can't you give a little something? I mean, the other guy that he's fighting against shows at least like a little bit of charisma. The director's probably like, Justin, okay, you're doing great. I want you to have the least expressionable face possible. I don't even want you to act. I just want you to have a straight face, and that's pretty much it. And to take an aside from that, I think the real deeper galaxy brain take on these music videos is that Justin Bieber wants to not be Justin Bieber so bad that he's a real blue collar type of guy. He's a rough and tougher. He gets it done. And the way that's demonstrated is they put fake oil on his face, and he has to, you know, dress up as like some blue collar type of guy. And you know, I don't blame him. You know, he's not actually chasing chickens and robbing banks, which we'll talk about later. But it's really weird because he can't not be Justin Bieber. And you look at the perfection that is Justin Bieber's face, you can't really break the fact that this is still Justin Bieber. He just can't not be Justin Bieber. So it looks a little weird when Justin Bieber went from swaying and dancing and seducing girls to, you know, now he's poor. He's poor. That's what this is. And so when he gets to his final fight, you know, he's getting real up. He's getting punched, sucker punched left and right, I don't boxing terminology. And he gets knocked out. And then we get into this like dream fantasy type world where he's like laying down and the waves are crashing in. And the only thing that can save him is his girlfriend that we don't know anything about. And the girlfriend's like, wake up, wake up. And then Justin Bieber's like, oh! And then he just gets back up and wins the fight, and you know, that's it. And that's another big thing that draws to my point of that Justin Bieber can't live without the he's a fanatic. He's acting under the influence of but it's masqueraded as some socioeconomic force that he can't control. And don't get me wrong, I love all you girl bosses out there getting it done. But it's not really like they're female characters or characters at all. They're just kind of like an accessory for Justin Bieber to look back to, you know, box better or pick himself up by his bootstraps. That's what it's for. All the girlfriend is really doing, especially in this video, she is just taking pictures and hugging and kissing Justin Justin Bieber saying I love you. I mean, obviously, you know, it's either the boxing or the we gotta pick one here. And yeah, that's pretty much the music video, anyone. Let's talk about Hold On.
I need you to hold on.
Now this music video really has everything. We have the down badness of Justin Bieber, and it's by the forces of some economic struggle that we can't fix. And don't get me wrong, I love Justin Bieber's music. I think these are well-produced music videos, but they are very ridiculous. They're silly. We get this really dramatic intro where Justin Bieber gets shot, and you're like, what the f is what's gonna happen here? And then the music video actually starts, and his girlfriend has cancer. They're not able to pay their medical bills. Very interesting that Justin Bieber is pro big oil, but also anti, you know, big pharma. The political views, very diverse, very different, and I like that. I like that about Justin. And they get their medical bills, and both of them are the most unexpressive humans I think I've ever seen when faced with some sort of tragedy. Again, I don't know who the director was. I don't know if this was Justin's choice to act like this. Hi, here's the $12,000 bill for chemo. Honestly, now that I think about it, that's a pretty accurate face to show when faced with these kind of problems. They have this makeshift fort that they made in their living room or something. Tell me if I'm crazy, but what spells girlfriend with cancer and a blanket fort? Nothing. Nothing spells that. I'm a little confused by that, personally. So Justin tries to find ways to make money. He makes a garage sale, and then we have the bright idea to, you know, rob a bank to pay for these medical bills, which sounds like a really great movie, but this is a Justin Bieber music video. And to prepare for this heist, he spray paints a water gun to make it look like a real gun. And I'm sorry, but like, what if you're faced with some real danger here? You know, a cop like shoots you the down, and all you have is a water gun. What's that gonna do? What practicality is spraying a water? Just get a real gun. Just kill it. This is GTA at this point. Just burp some people. Aside from the story of the music video, what's with the beanies? We only have a black and white beanie. What's the point of the beanie? Personally, I'm not a beanie guy. I don't get the beanies. But no matter how down bad Justin is, no matter what beanie he has on, he has this magical way of always looking perfect in almost every single scene that he does. You know, again, he's a poor person. He has a flannel on, and that tells you he's poor. And he has a black and also a white beanie. There's no other color beanie out there. He walks into the bank with every sign that he's gonna get caught. I'm sorry, but the money that you're getting for your cancer girlfriend is gonna be gone. It's going to the cops that just collected it. If we insist on wearing a beanie, like you can do this, like go into the bank and no one's gonna know who you are if you do this. Give me your money. I have a gun and you can't see my face because I have a beanie on. You know what? F it, I'll wear a beanie. I'll wear this. I want to look like Justin Bieber. And then this whole thing turns into the movie Good Time. He breaks through a glass wall, he's pushing people. He goes to the hospital, see his girlfriend, he's scrambling. And he just got shot like you saw in the beginning of the video. Like, he's hurt. Like, ow. He goes and collapses on his cancer girlfriend's bed, and his water gun drops, and the cops are like chasing after him, and then they stop and they just stare at the water gun and don't do anything. Like, this guy's a criminal. You shot him once, just shoot him again, you know? If this was real life, the cops would just go, get on the meme. And if he's already dead, it probably won't take him too long to see his girlfriend. That was bad. And that's the end of the music video. That's it. Everyone sucks and memes. Everyone gets their way. It doesn't matter what socioeconomic force that Justin is down bad on. He comes away scot-free, which I think tells a perfect tale that if you're poor, just rob a bank. Do it. Do it for your girlfriend, because if you don't do it for your girlfriend, that's all that matters. Was that a joke? Yes. Serious though? Yes. Girl bosses, we all love you out there. And yeah, that was Justin Bieber's music videos are weird. You know, the Tuesday ghosts love the video. You can already tell he did another flip. He's not scared anymore to do the flip. He's primed and ready, baby. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. I wore a beanie, so if you don't subscribe, I will probably go and rob a bank and shoot you. Yeah, like the video, join the Discord, Connor's World. We have a great time there, just everywhere, a lot of it. It's a great time. Make sure to subscribe or I'll This week's comment of the week goes to Ben Latin 911. He says LOL. Thank you, Ben. I LOL too. And the album of the week goes to Girl Boss Queen, Rosalia. The album Los Angeles, great album. Rosalia, real girl boss queen. We love her here. Will she become a part of the CCU Connor Cinematic Universe? Well, I sure hope so. All right, girl bosses and independent men out there who will do anything for their girl boss, I will see you later. Goodbye, I love you.